started. Yes, sir. Not really. Not my channel. I make more residual money based on people coming to the bar and stuff like that, but nah.
For us, not doing anything in the corporate.
What's good, everybody? Oh, sorry, y'all. Hopefully y'all can hear me.
Getting ready.
I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Testing.
First time playing in a few weeks. I mean, he's sore and recovering like we would expect.
Good morning, Rico, Kimbrough, Z. What up with you? In the building early.
And then we want him to just continue being.
Sophia Phoenix, how you doing, sis? Y'all hit that like button. I'm a couple minutes late. I had to use the bathroom. Sorry about that.
Place for others and really doing more of what he did yesterday.
So, buying property, Dominican Republic. What's good? Oh, sounds good. Okay, thank you. I just plugged it in last minute. I want to make sure. So listen, I want to give a big shout out to my man Dave and his fam. David, what up with you? Dave and his fam. Man, Mom just gave me this dope prayer blessings. I mean, it made my day today. Just made my day. In a couple minutes, she sat right here and talked to me. I appreciate all you guys too for reaching out, saying prayers for me, keeping me in your prayers and the fam and all that. But Mom just made my day. Real talk. Just made my day. So at the end of the day, I appreciate her, appreciate my homie Dave and fam. Glad they came to kick it with me and all that. So I told you guys Memorial Weekend. Yes, Memorial Weekend, we will have the Memorial Weekend boat party on that Friday, the 22nd. Hit me up for details. Now, it's only going to be one boat. It's only going to be 25 tickets. I'm doing 25 tickets only. Based on it's going to be more quaint, nice party. I like smaller parties sometimes. It's gonna be really dope though. I'm gonna make it pop. It's gonna be like my birthday party, smaller but dope. Also, I want to give a huge shout. If y'all saw the video I posted earlier today of the knockout, no, I was not there. I got to give a huge shout to Miguel Loco, my boy. I was supposed to be at the boxing match on the beach last night. I went home to change and dozed off. Extremely apologize because when I say I'm gonna be somewhere, I'm there. But I dozed off and woke up. I was like, damn it. So I missed most of the match. I caught a little bit on the live stream. But big shout to them. The boxing on the beach yesterday at 39 Milton spot. I know it was dope. I saw some videos. I saw a lot of pictures. So big shout to them, man. I'm mad I missed it. I will 100% be the next one. I'm supposed to be at this one. I definitely hate saying I'm going to do something, and when I don't do it, I feel really bad. Like, I'm a man of my word, so it's like I got to be at that location. But the turnout was good. I just saw a truck taking the chairs back right now. The turnout was good. The event was good. So yeah, big shout out to them. That's where that video came from, the knockout on the beach. If you saw the guy get knocked out the ring. Dave, what up? The vision is real. Oh no, I'm good, man. Not stressed at all. I guess you're dealing with some stress, but I'm good. The gym takes that away. Ali, what's good with you? Everybody good, man. Everything's moving forward. Everybody's good right now. I appreciate all y'all for the blessings. Silky Smooth said the first time. Yeah, I was using the bathroom real quick. I had to make sure I was nice and ready for the live. Jerry Hawk, what up with you? Damon said good morning. I hope your mom's doing. Yeah, she's doing good, man. Everything's good. I'm all right, man. I got to deal with it moving forward. Car is definitely going to be more expensive than I thought, but we'll figure that out. We ain't worry about none of that. Steve-O in the building. What's good? Brendan in the building. Cortisone. Mira, vamos afuera. I got a new girl here. I'm trying to get her moving. She's washing dishes while people are here. I gotta fix that. Oh, come on, Z. You're crazy. Yeah, definitely number one, bro. I had to pee. I don't like holding my pee. Anyway, why am I explaining this to you? But yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. Like I said, Memorial Weekend, Friday, the 22nd, FlipFlops, Paradise Lyfe, boat party here in Sosua Beach. It's going to be really, really dope. And, you know, tickets on sale. I already sold like 3 tickets already. I'm going to keep it to 25 people. Just so you know, 25 guys, excuse me. Keep it to 25 guys, because I want to make it smaller. You know what I'm saying? More quaint. It's gonna be dope. Ted, what up with you? Donnell, what's going on, brother? How you doing today? Hey, appreciate you, brother. Have a good one, baby. So yeah, I'm kind of thrown off because I had that dope blessing this morning, that dope prayer. Salute, Flip. What's good? No beach party. We're gonna be on the boat. No beach party. I've thought about doing a beach party again. I ain't done one in years. I just don't like dealing with the politics of throwing a beach party. Ralph, what's good? Paradise Life in the building. Big shout out to the Bodega Boys. So the Sunday service, but we haven't been talking about the normal stuff in a while because everything that's been going on in my life. Hope you guys are doing fine, and hope you guys are focused and not dealing with a whole lot of BS. But let's talk about why I love Sosua. You know, do it's good, do it's bad. I really love this town. One thing about me, I'm super transparent. I'm super open and real in what I say. Now, you know, a lot of people talk about Sosua, but a lot of people don't understand Sosua. You know, I'm gonna break down a little bit of my personal Sosua. I don't knock any YouTube. I don't knock any content creator, Instagram, TikTokers, none of that. But I've been in this town. I've been in this country 20 years, let alone this town, for a long time. Not saying I know everything, but you know, if you ever thought about living overseas or doing staycations in this country, or Sosua specifically, this video is definitely for you. I don't have all the info, but I have 20 years of info of this town. That's why I say, like, even the quote unquote Dominicans that want to bet at Sosua haven't even been here as long as I've been, so it's weird. And by the way, we had another marathon today. I'm gonna sidebar this. I begged the question to my staff when I walked in this morning. These marathons don't bring any business to Sosua, and the city pays for them. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, bro? The city pays for them, so that's kind of weird. Just a bunch of people running around the streets does not bring any money to Sosua, and the city pays for these marathons. Well, at least a couple of them. Some of them are paid by, I guess, a business here and there, but they bring absolutely no money to the city. But that's none of my business. I'm not paying for no damn marathon. And no, you can't use my bathroom. I don't care how much you ran. But anyway, let me get to this though. What's going on, brother? I gotta be honest in how I speak on things because I've been here a long, long time. I guess I've been here, I lived through it, good, the bad, everything. You know what I'm saying? The reality is, you have a lot of people who come into Sosua, and a lot of people that love Sosua and like Sosua, have opinions on Sosua, can give you all types of information. But have they seen Sosua through all of its phases, right? And I have. Not all, the past 20 years of phases, but there were phases before I got here. Not that crazy, but there were. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, my experience has put me at an advantage over most people because I've been here so long. And like I said, I do not know. Some content creators I watch now are going in depth on the new stuff going on, and I get that, that's dope. I really don't care because it's still always the same Sosua to me. But there's a lot of information I'm learning myself of the new stuff going on here and there. I think it's dope. If you had to guess, what is the primary source that brings businesses to Sosua? Well, it's tourism. Tourism 100%. He said, what if a runner has to, and nobody using my bathroom, B. If they could run around the city, they could find a bathroom. They're passing tons of bathrooms, and they better have porta potties over there. I ain't got nothing to do with that. He said Alliance is good. Wayne Chester, what up? Appreciate it, brother. In my crypto. Yeah, like, bro, they better have porta potties. You know what I mean? Psst. They better have porta potties. I don't come over here. This ain't a public bathroom. I pay for this bathroom. I pay for that. One of the good things is, main things of Sosua that I love, and Dominican Republic, the freedom. You know what I'm saying? I speak this all the time. Like, I didn't come to another country. I went to other states for freedom, but I didn't come to another country for anything more than my freedom. If I told you guys before, when I had my company back in the States, I was here a lot because this was my getaway. You know what I'm saying? I got away here. This is where I cleared my mind at. And if it was only 2-3 days, I got away and I came here. You know, so you wake up, your time is yours. It's your, you got a lot of retirees down. I'm not retired, but you got a lot of retirees down here. So your time is yours. That's one blessing about this country, period. Like, you move at your own pace if you really want to. I got OCD. I'm always on time or early. I can't help myself. But your time is yours. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rat race, no cold weather, none of that. It's kind of like more laid back. Even though I still have the rat race mentality, can't help myself. Appreciate you, brother. Look, shots coming through on the live. Here we go. The day has started. One second, y'all. I see right. Oh yeah, the freedom. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. The freedom is something I enjoy most. That's always gonna be number one for me, is the freedom, right? The lifestyle. You can go to the beach every day. Some guys go to the beach every single day. That used to be my run. I don't do the beach that much anymore because I'm at the bar so much. But back in the day, the beach, I was at the beach. For those guys, John, Casa de Campo, for those guys that know me, I was on the beach every day. Like, you guys know me as a successful businessman here, but look at Fast Freddy. I didn't have a business back then. I was always a Fast Freddy. Shout to him. One of the first young dude, pretty much probably the first young dude down here with a business. I came after Fast Freddy, but he had the beach locked down for years, doing his thing to this day. I was on the beach every single day, either going to Mofongo or Fast Freddy. Those are my two spots. Because a lot of spots you guys see now didn't exist back then. So my favorite spot was Mofongo and Fast Freddy's. Those are the only two I went to. The food options are amazing in this town. You have, besides FlipFlop, of course, unshameless plug. So many restaurants. Big shout out to Wings and Waffles as well. They hooked me and my mom's up and the fam with some good buffalo mac and cheese. Shout to them. Big shout to Del. Shout to Del, always checking on me and stuff, so shout to him. Food options are amazing here. There's great food in this town. The whole North Coast is the whole DR period, but North Coast is a whole great food, but in Sosua, there's so many food options. You can't go wrong. If you really want to see why I'm always Sosua, not just that I live here, not just my business here, the energy and vibe is different. I've been many places, but this is home. The energy is different. The vibe is different. The people, the camaraderie is different. The people you meet. How many of y'all kept coming to Sosua and made new friendships over someone you just randomly met on a trip or at a bar having a conversation? Trust me, I've met tons of people now. Now, I'll give you a quick breakdown as a sidebar of what I just said. Think about a guy's trip. And I want to put this in everybody's head because this was actually me when I first started coming down. I'm going on my 20th year. You guys are older. All the guys you could hang out with, you can't hang out with no more. People got families, they got careers. So when we went on a guy's trip, this was us hanging out again. 4 guys, 10 guys. So my first trip was 40, 50 guys. This was us kicking it again because when we go home, we got the family, we got work. Besides my cousin's 4th of July barbecue, a lot of us didn't see each other no more because we grew up and everybody started doing what they had to do to be adults. It was time to be an adult. So the only time we got to really kick it was on these trips, So think about that. You don't get to see your peoples like that. Even if they family, you don't get to see them like that no more. But now you go on a trip, y'all get to kick it like y'all did back in the day. Even if it's only for 5 days, 7 days, whatever it is. So the energy's different here. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is, I've met people from all over the world. I want to shout out, I'm going to say this. I want to shout out my dope Canadian couple. I'm not going to say their name. They're probably watching right now. I love them to death. They ran up on me the other day. And we always talk, but they ran up on me the other day. They said, Greg, I know you got some stuff going on, but you ain't going to rant in a while. I was like, what? He was like, we love your rants. we love when you got I said, why? He said, because nobody does nothing. It's fun to watch. So shout out to them. But the energy is different. I've met people from all over the world here. All over the world. You know, people, and think about this. People you probably wouldn't talk to back home. I want you to think about that. People you probably wouldn't even say hello to back where you're from. But because you're here, everybody's trying to enjoy life, everybody's on vacation, trying to kick it, you end up holding a conversation. Maybe you ear hustle somebody's conversation over here and you know something about that. You can chirp in and no beef. Oh, he has an opinion. Cool. It's dope like that. That's what I love about over here. I've experienced it other places because I'm me. Because everybody knows I'm open, you can talk to me. But I realized when you didn't realize it was flip-flop, guys were shady in other countries. So you're in Colombia, what happened? I saw a group of Americans walking. I said, hey, what's up, fellas? I just saw some Americans. I knew they were American. I'm like, hey, I'm American, they American, crochet, what's up? They gave me this dirty look. Then we got to Parqueyetas. I guess we were going the same way. And one of the dudes recognized me. I just started a YouTube channel. He said, oh, you that guy flip-flop? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, my bad, bro. We thought it was us. I said, no, that's cool. Ain't nothing. It's all good. But I noticed the difference. Whereas in Sosua, nobody, it's what's up. Everybody kind of kicks it. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker may not like you because I'm talking about like your football team, your basketball team, your baseball team, but they gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you a what's the name fan? All right. Matter of fact, Steve-O's a Man United fan. Let a Liverpool fan walk in here. Steve-O's like, yeah, everybody can't be perfect, but they get along, right? They talk about their teams, but Steve probably laughing right now. They get along though. You can have a conversation and throw some shots at each other at the same time. You know what I mean? Let me catch up on the comments. Hold on 1 second. Catch up on the comments. I'm catching up, y'all. Give me a second.
The difference is the city.
He said city won't pay for those. Big shout out to B-Moan out there in Thailand for like 99 days. The best thing I enjoyed about Sosua was the camaraderie. Yeah, the camaraderie was dope, bro. It's amazing here. Roddy, what's good? Bermuda in the building. You in Sosua, that's what's up. Ali, what up? You say you're so right. When I'm in Sosua, I love the fact that my time is mine. And ain't no rush nowhere. Like I said, I'm a slave to my mind. I always want to be on time, always being early, always doing things on the. I have my own schedule. And then everybody else's schedule. It's my schedule. I just do things my way. So I'm a slave to that. But I don't have to be. And there's days I can sit there and be like, you know what? I'm gonna lay in the bed all day. Yeah, I'm gonna watch a Netflix series. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gotta be nowhere. Like my girl got this thing. She goes, "Who's waiting for you?" Because I'm always in a rush. Not in a rush, but I always want to. Let's go. She goes, "Who's waiting for you?" And I go, "It doesn't matter. I want to get there." You know what I mean? EJ, what up with you, bro? Tony Fortrack said, "What up, Flip? Can't wait to come and support the business. Appreciate you, Tonio." Say your Flip. You don't do Miami Sunday anymore. Miami's actually closed right now. They're renovating. I don't know what's going on. I'll let you know when I find out. Excuse me. Miami Bar is renovating right now. So there's no Miami. I haven't done a Malecon in a while. I might pop up to the Malecon since Carnival's over. But they're renovating Miami Bar right now. I don't know what it's going to look like, so I'll probably stop over there one Sunday, check it out, see what's going on. Oh, Big D's had a great run. Big shout out to Big D. He's still cooking. He got his menu online. Yeah, Sosua Beach is still dope. Like I said, besides the little construction that I don't understand, I just saw some cement benches all the way to the top. I saw some little storefronts at the top, but the beach is all the way down there, which doesn't make sense to me, but none of my business. I'm not on the beach. Fast Freddy's just so far down. Actually, Fast Freddy's the dope part about Fast Freddy's was that would be a reason to walk the beach. Seriously. That's why I kind of love going to Fast Freddy's. But back then I was on the beach all the time, so I love walking the beach. The idea of walking through the beach, seeing everybody, seeing the sights, and going all the way to Fast Freddy's, and then being nice and tipsy, walking back, that was dope. I thought so. Travel Guards, what's up with you? Best hot beers in Cold Wayne. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Sosua Beach been there, bro, forever. I was always on Sosua Beach. I agree, it's good vibe and atmosphere in Sosua, which was the element that brought me there. Yeah, look, I've always thought this was a dope place. From my first trip here on, like I said, the extracurricular activities, they ain't going nowhere. But you don't get to see and hang with people all the time when you're back home. Think how much you guys work when you're back home. Think of how busy you are when you're back home. Do you really get to kick it with your people? No, hardly ever, right? I know I didn't. I worked a lot. Hillary. Nita. Hello. Flip-flops, wings and mouth, Rumble, Margot, Big Mama. Big shout to Big Mama. Top 6 restaurant. Appreciate it, bro. I love Sosua for the peace of mind. Facts. Definitely hit that like button. Blade Runner, what's good with you? That's how me and my cousins and my moms and sister kick it. We constantly busy running the business. Sue is the only time we get to kick it. And that was my thing. I was always working. And I came here to get away. That became this became my days off. And my getaway time. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been out here just really clearing my head at times when I was back home working. Flip, how the hell did you meet Steve-O? He's an awesome brother. Me and Steve-O met a long time ago, bro. He met me off of my name from my old website back in the day. Brother said, guys, I've been MrFlipFlop over the past few years, lifelong friends now. Facts, that's a whole fact. Even though I don't like you, that's a whole fact. Ill Orbit, what up with you? He said, Plies and Sewell was quick. Plies and Sewell, what the hell's going on? Sorry, ambulance is behind the Coca-Cola truck. Go figure. Plies was crazy yesterday. Yeah, man, I'm mad I missed it. I dozed off. And I had to apologize. I mean, I know he didn't want my apology, because that's my dude. But I had to apologize to Miguel Loco because I was supposed to be there. But I went to shower, change, and I ended up dozing off. I'm an old man, y'all, so. But I told him, when I give my word I'm gonna be somewhere, I'll be there. So I'm definitely gonna be at the next one. Matter of fact, next time I won't even go home. I'll just have a change of clothes with me. I heard it was crazy. I definitely saw a lot of videos. The Sue is definitely the spot you meet random people and become cool as hell. My dude at your party that became like a brother to. Yeah, bro. I've met some great people. Corey, what up? Puerto Plata's dope. I lived in Puerto Plata for a few years. Puerto Plata's dope as hell. Terrence, what's good? Good morning, my brother. Daryl, what's up? Say good morning, bro. Brotherhood is Sue is unmatched. And that's my thing. The vibe is different. From anywhere else I've been all over. And I'm kicking with people in every country I go to. But I mean, this is the Sue vibe. I've met so many people here. Like I told you guys, I don't remember his name and apologies about it. But y'all know them headphones y'all got? Those translating headphones? I met a dude who was very, very wealthy, by the way. I forgot what he did. But he invested in that over 15 years ago. I know because I took him out. We went out drinking. I met him through a friend and he was like, yo, look out for him. I was like, cool. Went out, hung out. And he was telling me about these headphones. He was like, soon you're going to be able to translate through headphones. You can just listen and translate. And I was like, okay, I guess. I'm not that smart. and when they came out, I said, oh man, I met a dude who talked about that 15 years ago. I met a map maker. I thought map makers were amazing. I've met engineers, dudes who played with viruses and stuff. Oh my God, people I've met here has been amazing. You know what I'm saying? People who have won like awards that you never hear of. Ali said that's true, Flip. In America, a lot of people just mean mug you. But in the Sioux, same people have a whole different mentality. And that's my thing. I've been mean mugged in the Sioux. Most of the time it's because a motherfucker just keep that mindset a little bit. But when you sit down and really get it, everybody kind of just starts kicking. You know what I'm saying? There's videos all over of me sitting with tables full of people just talking. You know, all walks of life, all over the world. One of my good friends is a damn psychiatrist, and you think he's a gangbanger. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the way he carries himself, he's from the hood, but he's a psychiatrist. He gets a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at first, if you judge him, you're gonna be like, but you don't know this man is educated and got himself out the hood. You want to stop and say hi to Greg B at the bar? I met a lot of good bros from other states in the Sioux. Oh, 100%, bro, 100%. K Short, what up? And that's my thing, Keith. The peace in the Sioux is what I love. But like I said, the freedom, the peace, the energy, the vibes, and then, cost of living is cheap. You don't need a lot of money here. Dominican Republic, period. You don't need a lot of money. Yes, everything's going up. We know that. But you don't need a lot of bread here. Compared to the U.S., I guess, compared to the U.S., out here you can live and not just survive, right? We know a lot of people just surviving in the States. You know, Jeff, what up? Said coming next week. First stop, just five. Appreciate it. Jackson Jeter in the building. Yeah, hold on. HR said the walk down the beach is great. The walk back seemed far. Listen, the walk back when you're drinking seems like it's never gonna end. They ain't got motos on the beach. You know I've been there. Matter of fact, you stay on the beach longer because you want to leave, but you don't want to walk. I done been there. I want to get up out of here, but I don't want to walk. B, what's up with you, bro? Happy Freedom Day to you, brother. J-Ho, who has the best wings outside? I can't tell you. I don't know. And I'm sure there's some really great wings here. I'm gonna give a big shout to Wings and Wop, but I never ate their wings. I've only had their mac and cheese. I'm addicted to their mac and cheese. So maybe their wings are really good. I don't know. I haven't eaten them. I've heard great things about them, but at Wings and Waffles, I've literally only eaten mac and cheese every single time. Nothing else on the menu. Well, I had their French toast a long time ago. Yeah. I had their French toast a long time ago. But the mac and cheese, yes, hands down. Daniel, what's up? Coming to Sosua soon, early next week for a few days. Definitely pull up, brother. I'll see you soon. Chris said, damn, sound like NYPD jersey. No, that's the ambulance. That was the ambulance going to the beach. Tim, you know what I mean, extracurricular activity. No, you said that sound like back in Southside, that's funny. No, but that's the ambulance stuck behind a Coca-Cola truck. Big Ram, what up? I pair in my ears now. There you go. I miss Shallow. Shallow's changed. We had some great nights in Shallow. I still got that pic with us too. Shallow's changed ownership. My homie had it recently. I think she sold it now, so I don't know what's going on with that. Charlie's is still there. Charlie's family, he passed away, but his family still runs it. I stop in there every now and then when I can. Charlie's is definitely still dope. The vibe is still there. Brandon Group brother just sat with us and barely just talks and gets to know us. And that's what I love about this place. Free society, what up? Big Ram said brotherhood is overrated to me, I guess, but it's good to meet people and talk to people. You know what I'm saying? HR said, Flip, how many guy trips to the zoo did it take for you to make that first solo trip? 3. 3 guy trips, and then I was here by myself. Matter of fact, my cousin called me, go, why you didn't call me? I booked the flight so fast, I didn't even know what happened. I didn't even know what happened. I literally booked my flight so fast, I was out here by myself. He said, I'm my only son with 4 sisters. Yeah, it might be. I know Tim. That's how we met at Rumba. Didn't know you from a can of paint. You walked up, shook my hand, and that's facts, EJ. All love. People that don't travel to DR think all you do is crack all day. Yeah, and some people do. Some people knock things up. Oh, I don't care about that. But it's so much more than that. So much more than that. You know what I'm saying? And I got your message, Jackson. You're right too. This specifically the North Coast, specifically Puerto Plata, Sosua, Cabarete. I'm gonna talk Sosua now. You got such a mixture of expats and locals. The North Coast to me has more expats. Bro, appreciate it. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna do the live and I'm watching the games coming on. So I'll be here. Definitely pull back up. All right, bro. You got such a big expat community. A lot of locals that live nearby, like they're working all that stuff. So this place is like super dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, huge expat community. I feel there's more expats on this side of the country than Santo Domingo, Punta Cana. From what I see, maybe I could be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong because the North Coast is packed with expats from all over the world. But you're always gonna run into an expat here. So it's got a great mixture. Locals, expats, the vibe is dope. There's always something happening. Karaoke everywhere. Games, trivia, all that stuff. So you always got some good stuff going on. Now the opportunities, obviously I'm in business. Unshameless plug. The network, content creation. There's a lot of content creators here now. Like that make money off of content creation. Just content creation, period. Damn, loud as hell. So, there's a lot of opportunities here. There are successful businesses here. I tell people, if you're not gonna live in the country, don't start a business because it's really hard. It's hard being here every day, let alone not being here. And I'll never discourage you from starting a business. I'm just gonna give you the real of it, of how it goes down. Me, myself, I don't rely on other people. I don't rely on systems. I don't do commissions, which might be a detriment to me at times, but I don't care. Other businesses will try to, well, let's use this guy. I notice a lot of businesses use people I use. When I say use, meaning DJs I use, staff I use. It is what it is. You got to figure out a way, right? I guess follow the leader and figure out a way. I don't mind. That don't bother me at all. But you also need to find out why I do these certain things. I don't those people don't bring me business. I use them to facilitate what I'm trying to do at that moment. But no one brings me business as far as, you see this person here, they brought me business. That's not how it works here. I'm the business. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's ready. Wow, that was fast. Yo pido un General Tso's, por favor. Gracias. My lunch came really, really fast, and I told her 12:30, and it's 12 o'clock. I'll just show you. I'm not going to eat yet. A little salmon and rice, part of my diet. But I did say 12:30. It's 12 o'clock. I'm at the... Hey, Hillary, pon el aluminum arriba. Algo arriba. Yo no voy a comer ahora. Yeah, por favor. I'm sorry, I'm catching up with the comment. I forgot where I was. CMD, what up with you? I didn't have those. I had the regular French toast a long time ago. Like I said, I haven't had their wings, but I'm going to give them a shout. I heard their wings are great. I've literally, will tell you right now, I've eaten their wings and waffles, or from Wings and Waffles, probably 30, 40 times. I can't remember. I don't know. And I've only had mac and cheese. Chicken, buffalo mac and cheese. I've only had that. I can guarantee you, I've never ordered anything else on mac and cheese. Hands down. He just said, they love having breakfast on the waterfront. Yeah, you know what? I haven't eaten a Pyalution in a long time, since pre-COVID. J-Hove, in your opinion, Flip, has it been any price wars amongst businesses? No, everyone has to put their price on what they got to do. I'll have a new menu out in the next few weeks. I've decided to change the menu up, but it decides what that person does. I don't think could be any price wars. Now, do people check people's prices? I'm assuming, yeah. I don't, because my price is my price. I don't worry about what anyone charges. I know my prices are lower than pretty much everybody, but I purposely do that based on my experience in this country, based on, as long as I'm making some type of profit. You're not going to get rich here, so as long as I'm making some type of profit, it's okay. Tim said there were a lot of locals with businesses and families down there. 100% a lot of locals with businesses. Vita TV, what up with you, Amir? I love Sosua because there's always been these positive dimensions in Sosua. That's why I never bought into the new Sosua. Yeah, and here's the thing. The new Sosua is for the people that are new, right? I say it a million times. I've been through these phases over and over again. And like I said, you'll never hear me knock another content creator, another YouTuber. I talk to all of them at some point. But their version is based on their experience. Their version is based on their time. A lot of people ain't been here as long as me. So not that I'm better than anybody, I've just seen it, thank you, Lord. I just seen it a little differently, you know what I'm saying? Everything we're seeing now, I've seen this already, worse. You know, I remember people saying, it's never been this bad, it's been worse. You know what I'm saying? 21 D-Ball Coach, what up? I'll be going down again in a few weeks. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, brother. Come on from it. No, I mean, this is my second meal of the day. It's got to be small. I don't play around. Everybody hates D. What up with you? No problem, Corey. Sorry. I agree. Your price is very reasonable compared to other spots in the zoo whose food is not as good. I won't. Yeah, I don't. That's my thing, J-Hope. I don't get into that because I know what I charge. Now, do I have to raise my price on certain items? Of course I do. Does it hurt at the moment? No. I just kind of roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm doing value. See, all right. I'll break some, and I'll sidebar this a minute based on talking about business. How do you think a Colmado can sell a beer at the price they sell a beer at? Do they get it cheaper? No. Colmado buys the beer at the same price I bought a beer at. It's one app or one price. The reason they can sell the beer at such a low price, value. So I'll tell you like this. I'll give you a breakdown. I'm just throwing numbers out here. If I sell, let's say 30 beers I'm just gonna throw in let's say 30 beers at 200 pesos. Let's do the math real quick. I'll get off of this. Let's say 30 beers at 200 pesos per day. That's 6,000 pesos, right? But the Calmado sells 150 beers per day, just a number, throwing out there, at 90 pesos. That's 13,500. Sold more beer, made more money, cheaper price. It's value. I learned from Dominican businesses of how to flip this stuff. Value. Yeah, some things I gotta pay more for, which, you know, it is what it is. But when it comes to stuff like beer, certain products, the reason they can make the money the way they do it, because it's value. You can sell at this price because you get more customers. Because every car stops at a Calmado when they see a 90 peso beer. Mira, te digo, 12 media. So, you know, the volume is what I try to win by value. More people, more sales, more product goes out the door. It makes sense to me. You know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not the smartest person in the world. You know, and if you're willing to move to any country, but mainly here, I'm talking about Sosua, there's definitely opportunity. I just tell people you should have a plan. No, I did not have a plan. I always tell you guys I freestyle a lot of my life away, but I'm good at it. I think you should have a plan though. You know, just to be on the same page. Don't do what I do. Kiss us. Kiss us. Oh. Yeah, I'm not eating now. I'm more ready. Love the mom. I always love the mom. So you're not a greedy person. And yeah, because it doesn't make sense to me. I put a price point, and if that price point makes sense, then we're good. If it doesn't make sense, I'll fix it. I'm sure you guys have come to the bar and seen numbers blacked out. The price point, we got charged more. The price point didn't make sense anymore. There was actually a special. I'm not gonna say which special it was. There was a special that me and my manager spoke about that I was taking a huge L on for about 8 months, and I never changed it. And she was like, "Wow, I've changed it now." But she's like, "Why won't you change it?" I said, "Because if you're smart enough to get that special and know that, smart to get a special and know or not know that I'm taking the L, you deserve the special." She was like, "That's weird." I said, "No, it's cool. Because no one else can do that special. I couldn't do it, but I did it. And if you were smart enough to get the special that day, kudos to you. That's one day I took an L, but I got the clientele, right? So I win. Mr. Boy, what up with you? She's definitely doing good. My arm's good, man. I'm pushing through it. I just been having a lot of pain, but mainly towards the beginning of a workout. I tried working out the other day. See, Kirk, what up with you? Are they cheap in Cabarete? I can't say it. I don't think so. And I haven't been in the Cabarete market for years. I used to go out there with a couple of friends of mine buying. They were buying stuff. Yeah, J.O. Volume definitely means a lot. So, you know, let's see. Now, let's be clear on something. It's not all, I tell you guys, not all paradise, not all peaches and palm trees. Even though I haven't eaten the peaches out here. I had canned peaches. You definitely have drama, challenges, and things you got to learn and stuff like that. You know, I'd be lying to you if I thought it was all beautiful. As you guys seen with my march was not the greatest march of all time. Matter of fact, my march might go down as the history of the worst marches ever. When they look up terrible marches, FlipFlop's March 2026 has been pretty goddamn awful. Pretty damn awful. But we keep our head up. It's good. So you go through things. You know, it's called life. Stuff still exists here. You know, it's called life. You still, like, I'm never gonna. This is a very safe place. I'm not gonna say crime don't exist. It definitely does. Crime exists everywhere. But the good thing about here is people tell on each other really fast. They tell on each other faster than your favorite rapper. How about that? And people know who does the crimes here, so it's pretty easy to catch people. So you don't really get many crimes and they don't get caught. Let me catch up with the comments. Every time I go to the zoo, my first stop is Flips. I appreciate it, Rashad. That fried rice be hitting the spot. I appreciate you, Rashad. People love the fried rice too. J.O. said, would you say now that you accept card for payment, easy to track sales? It was always easy to track sales. The card makes it easy to track the money. What do I mean? Once that card gets swiped, right? So my system keeps it in one center. Now we have to go and calculate every single card sale by hand. It's already in the system, but now what I made them do is by hand. At night, they manually have to calculate my card sales. I already know what they are, but I want to know that they are following what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I keep track of everything regardless. Like I said, my OCD won't allow me to let shit slide, but manually we track every single card sale. So when it's like at the end, in the morning, when I look at the sales and then I get the money sent to my account, every day at 8 o'clock, the money goes to my account, I can look and match it up. And I know what the difference is going to be based on the company taking their money out, whatever the case may be. But yeah, taking card was definitely a blessing. A lot of people use card. Z said, would I trade Sosua for Rio? No, I would never trade Sosua for Rio, though I love Rio. Why? Because I'm in this culture. I love this culture. 2, I do not want to sit down and learn a whole another culture like Brazil. Brazilians are dope. But this is more the place for me. The more family orientated, the friendliness. You got people can talk crap about Dominicans all they want, but there's no place like here. I've never experienced anything like this. Where the people are just great people. You got your assholes, you got your scumbags. That's everywhere in the world. But the majority are really good people. You know what I'm saying? The majority are down to earth. You know, even people that are just not that educated just want to help. They want good for you. You know, I've had instances where I come from the river. I was with my son and his mother, and I coming from the river from Mao, a little tipsy but not drunk, but it was a pouring rainstorm. And as I was trying to avoid going into the left lane, because there's a lot of cars outside. It was a Sunday, so it's crazy. I hit the curb, trying not to go to the left. I hit the curb, caught a flat. Pulled into a closed gas station. I was like, damn, I gotta figure this one out. Got outside, looked at the tire was bust. I got a spare in the back. I said, give me a second, it's pouring. Like I was so just going look at the tire. Get a knock on the window. It's the security guard for the closed gas station. He said, yo, pop the trunk. So I get outside. He goes, no, get back in the car, man. You got the kid in the car, get back in the car. I was like, what? He said, go in the car. He changed the tire. He said, yo, I'm putting the busted tire in the thing. You got to get fixed tomorrow. Throws it in there. He goes, go home. Have a good night. I tried to give him some money. He was like, no. Get your family home. I was like, wow. So and I've experienced so many instances like that, So at the end of the day, have I met bad people? Yes. Or assholes or whatever? Yeah. But I've met more good people than bad in this country. And that's by far coming from Southside. You need more bad than good. And that's why I said the challenges. You got to get the cultural differences, the hustle environment. I actually wrote this down. The need for street awareness, specifically for Sosua, because of the hustle environment. Me being from New York, it's easy for me to see a mile away. So at the end of the day, those are the nuances you have to learn if you're going to be here or come here a lot, which you'll pick up on it quick. You'll see someone trying to get over on you, trying to make money off you. It is what it is. For me, this place gave me tons of freedom. For me, this place gave me open eyes, gave me the beautiful people I have in my life. You know what I'm saying? Lots of peace I didn't have prior to coming down here or living here. I found peace here when I was just traveling, doing what I did back in the States and coming here real quick. I found my peace here. That's why I was here once a month, once every 2 months. Because this is where I was peaceful at. People go, why do you go to the gym so much? Like my girl, she's like, why are you always in the gym? I found peace in the gym, which was my peace prior. And it was like, I found peace in the gym. I was here so much, I found peace in Sosua. So it meant a lot to me for that. That peace of mind is everything. And that's just why I love Sosua. Dig? Most of you guys watching this have been in Sosua before. I'm almost sure. Who's thinking about moving? Who's thinking about living? Even if it's not Sosua, just in Dominican Republic. And you can, where you watching me from that you're considering living in Sosua? You can put that in the comments. Put it in the comments. I don't know why I love that guy. I have no idea why. Put it in the comment section. Jesus Christ. You know, let me catch you in the comments. Excuse me. He said, nigga Gray had the real March Madness. All facts. Vaughn in the building. What up? Simple old school account. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, old school with it. You got to be old school with it because I don't like mistakes and errors, financial errors. You know what I'm saying? I count everything. I got the 5 rule. Count everything 5 times. Go over everything 5 times. If it makes sense 4 of the 5 times, you're probably right. If it makes sense 5 out of 5 times, there we go. At least I hear you flip about it not being peaches and cream all the time in DR. But what I have to deal with in America, I'm willing to take that leap of faith and move there when I retire. Oh, Ali, listen. I'm not even 100% correct. That's why I ended up here. I didn't know I was gonna live here. I ended up here. It just was way better than what I was dealing with. I made a shitload of money in the States. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about the money anymore. It was more about peace of mind. Smoke rings and grill marks. Maybe I missed it, but did you speak on Memorial Weekend? Yes, Memorial Weekend, the boat party, Friday the 22nd. Hit me up for information. It's on. I got the boat locked in. I'm not doing July 4th because I'm doing someone else's party July 4th, so sorry about that. I haven't done nothing for July 4th in years anyway. But Memorial Weekend, yes. Friday, the boat party. So you hit me up for information. I've only sold like 3 tickets so far. I just put it out there this week. We got spots available. I'm only doing 25 guys though. That's it. That's the max. Just so we can have a more personal party. You know, it's gonna be really dope. Double A, what's up with you? See you soon, my bro. And we definitely going out. In your humble opinion, which is the best place to buy a villa in the area to rent and live? You can't lose, bro. Like SOV's dope, but they have a lot of rules. Casa Linda's dope. Hispaniola's dope. Like you gotta go stay in these places and peep your vibe, if that makes sense, right? Because I could tell you one thing, but I've never lived in these places. I visited, stayed, but never lived in these places. Agua Dulce, dope, but far. You kind of gotta go maybe rent a spot for 3 weeks to a month, see how you feel being on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying? You can't really go wrong. It's really your preference if you're going to buy. Yes, you're gonna rent it out to your customers, but if you're gonna buy and make it your place as well, if you're gonna like it on a daily basis. So that's kind of hard. Someone will probably come out and tell you something, but I don't know how you feel about living in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So it's difficult for me to say this place. You kind of got to go and vibe it out for yourself and then decide, which is why I tell people about rent first and then buy. I've lived all over this country. I haven't lived all over the country, but I lived all over Sosua, all over Sosua. You know what I'm saying? And then I finally decided where I wanted to stay. You know, so at the end of the day, I've lived in Sosua, 2 of my places, I lived there 3 times each. went back. So, you know, you kind of got to sit there and find it for yourself and peep it out, see how you like it. Peace is definitely priceless, bro. Peace is definitely priceless. Yep, that's what I'm telling you. I found my peace here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Deshaun said, I'm definitely in the process of figuring out my move. It's where I found peace too. There you go. Roddy said, I come every few months for peace. And that was my thing. I was here so much just for peace of mind. Like, she not watching, I hope not. Big shout out to my son. His birthday just passed. My son back in Brooklyn, Champ. That's actually his name, Christian Champ. His birthday was the other day, 26. I remember when me and his moms broke up. I always had a system for my sidebar. I had a system for my passport. I only pulled my passport out right when I was about to leave, and I always hid it in I didn't hide it, but I hid it in my jacket, my jacket pocket. Kind of, I guess I hid it, but I didn't hide it. It was where I always remember to get my stuff, my jacket pocket. I used to have to put mad stuff in my jacket pocket. Don't ask me why. And I guess I left it in my pants, and she found it, and she said, "You went to DR that many times." We laugh about it now. She said, "You went to DR that many times?" I said, "Yeah, I guess." I want to move, plan on visiting Tori out there. Excuse me, Toyota dope, but I'm conflicted. Not sure if I can expat or vacation them. You can definitely live like a local, but you want to make sure you enjoy yourself. Southeast, I had several car breakdown situations too, where locals helped me out with the car. Bro, tell me, I'm not making it up. See, got someone comment. I'm not making it up. I remember years ago I had this. What was that car called? That Jeep, the Suzu. It was in a Suzu, but it was a dope Jeep. Everybody used to have at one point. So I rented one for my boy Mike, who passed away, and when it went in reverse, it like kicked back we go reverse really fast. So I was in Santiago going to meet somebody, and I went down the wrong road. I said, it's the next road. So as I'm backing up, it kicked in reverse and like it went like 90 miles an hour in reverse for no reason. I have no idea why. And I fell into the rain ditch. So I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. So it was a store maybe 300 yards away, and these guys just start walking towards me. And I was like, man, I'm gonna ask them to help me out. I'm about to ask them, and they go, get in the car. I was like, okay. Got in the car. They pushed me out the ditch, right? So I said, fellas, thank you very much. And he goes, no, man. You get out of here. We about to go back and we drinking. I was like, okay. Like, nobody wanted nothing. They were all like, hey, get out of here. So I beat them back to the store, because I'm driving. So I beat them back to the store. I think I dropped 1,000 pesos. I said, yo, make sure they all those guys get some beers. Just give it to them, 1,000 pesos. She was like, okay. And I left. Yeah, mira, Tomás. ¿Cuánto? Tú no, en serio. ¿Cómo así?
Hasta el miércoles compré 2 quesos,
But that's also where Paradise Life came from. It's not just a name. I live in paradise. This is a paradise life. You know what I'm saying? Idea should not be to take a lot of vacations. It should be creating life for yourself. That's a whole fact. A1 said, are you throwing a Halloween party this year? Wait a minute. Y'all want to answer that question? Do polar bears live in the cold? Yeah, it's gonna be one of the biggest Halloween events ever. The Last of Us might be my last event for a while, Halloween finale. I wanna give a big shout to the Millionaire. I just saw they flyer. They got a dope party coming up too. Big shout to Will, Rich, all those guys. They got a dope party coming up. So we're gonna have Halloween locked down with Paradise Life and those guys doing their party. You know, so big shout to them. Hit me up for details, man. We got it. P-Man said, been outside for a week, looking forward to getting back to the peace and quiet. I hear you. Yogi, is that the real yoga? Oh, no, not yet, Tim. My paperwork is being worked out. It's a long process, not an easy process. No, not the sidekick. Was it a trooper? Nah, not the Amigo. It was like the big truck, like a Pathfinder a little bit. Mira. Okay, come here. Hopefully you and your mother appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, Ralph. Dave in the bed. Big shout out to my man Dave. Once again, Dave, I shouted you and Moms out earlier. That's my boy Dave right there. His mom just blessed me in the greatest way with great prayer, good words. So I really appreciate her for that. She actually made my day today. So I definitely appreciate it. It's always good to have fam. First off, hit the like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys didn't subscribe. You know. Whose dog is that?
It's you?
No, where that dog? Random dog chilling over here. Oh man. But yeah, this place, you know, you gotta love this place because it's been, for me, it's been great. You know. Sosua has been amazing. Anybody who comes here new has been amazing. Oh, talk to me. Salmon is expensive because it's imported. There's no salmon here. Is it the Trooper? I can't remember. It was in a Suzu, but yeah, it was an old car. The cars here suck. I thought it was making it clap. Nah, the random dog was just chilling, laying down, relaxing. The random shit that happened here be funny as hell. But oh, you know what? My boy was supposed to come today. Where's he at? Rona was supposed to come today. Rona was supposed to pull up today. Classico's gonna be open. They ain't going nowhere. They open for good now. Classico's the vibe, man. I have some of my salmon. Classico's the vibe, man. They'll be open. Yeah, salmon's pretty pricey here because there's no salmon here, right? Rob, what up with you? Appreciate you, bro. And love the shirt, by the way. Roombas ain't going nowhere. We just need Ray back. Maybe, he was here for Super Bowl. We need him back in the building. Roombas ain't going nowhere. They are open. I got my white rice for the carbs. Mira. Número 3 ahora. Yeah, and I agree with that, Ali. You can't talk about Sosua until you've been there. Sosua, you gotta come here first. But you know why Sosua really never died? If you want the honest to God's truth, why it would never die? Because that's all everybody talks about. Look, dudes are getting deported from Colombia every day, right? By the way, why you have 79 condoms on you, I have no idea. None of my business though. And why you got 24 things of lube, none of my business. I don't understand. You can buy all that stuff in Colombia. But no one talks about that. It goes up and out the other. Dudes are getting drugged and robbed. They just found another dude dead. No one talks about that. No one cares. Oh, I care, but no one cares. Unless somebody stubbed their toe in Sosua. Oh man, you heard what happened? Somebody stubbed their toe in Sosua. Holy shit. I don't know if I'm going there. Cancel the flight. They stubbing toes. What the fuck? Did you hear the news? Somebody stubbed their pinky toe. You got motherfuckers getting whole deported and dying in other countries. As soon as somebody stubbed their toe, it's over in Sosua, they stubbing toes. And he had a hangman. That's why Sosua will never die. That's the reason right there. Because no one can ever stop talking about this place. Thank you very much. Everyone gets a free taco shell. All the content creators get a free taco shell for trash and Sosua. They be stubbing. I can't even talk. They be stubbing toes in Sosua. Don't. Against left light. Don't go there. It's dead. There you go. Thanks, Sophia. That's my number right there. Hit me up for information. The club transported back to the 90s. Vita said, great question. I've lived in Sosua, Ocean Village, and Casa for the long term. Love them both. SOB's more my favorite. That's why I said, I can't say which is better. I've never lived long term. I've stayed there from here and there, but in order for someone to say they're going to buy something, I think you got to stay there for a period of time and check it for yourself. I don't want to be the one to tell you one thing and then you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, stubbing toes in Sosua, don't go. That's why Sosua never going to die. Can't nobody stop talking about it. Find me a successful YouTuber. I'll find you a Sosua video. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They are definitely being scoped at alarm and rage. And no one talks about that. Freddie Mac, what up? My girl on my passport too. She said, "Goddamn, why?" Yeah, they will never understand that. Yeah, King's been quiet, but like I said, I told Ray when he comes back it'll be different. He's making money. I can't knock him. He's making money. He's got other businesses, so he'll be back soon, hopefully. I told Ray, we need you back, brother. We're not going to be the same unless you're here. But they're definitely not closed at all. And have no plans on closing, by the way. No plans on closing. Pardon me, this is my lunchtime. I mean, the crazy thing is, and you know, I'm never gonna ish on Colombia, but the Christopher Columbians, right? And now we got a chick over there. I call her Christina Columbian. Some chick over there who does videos. Everybody keep promoting her. This has been going on before social media, y'all. Like I said, I had friends in Colombia way before y'all heard about Colombia. When y'all still thought Colombia was in South Carolina or Columbia University. It's been going on a long time. This is not new. It's just social, like once again, social media makes it bigger. There are literally 3 that I know of Facebook groups based on druggings and robbings in Medellin alone. Facebook groups hold with thousands of members. A lot of these don't get reported. People die, they go, oh, somebody died. You know what I'm saying? So this has been going on for a long time. But all these new people, I call them Christopher Columbians and Christina Columbians because they found the new used land. It's always there. Too many users didn't know about it. Then you got dudes. It's too late. But dudes be online. Don't come to Colombia messing it up. Who shouldn't have bragged about $5 snatch? All my dudes who love Colombia now, who were there before all of y'all. Hey, I'm over here messing it up. They were blaming Sosua too. Sosua guys. It ain't Sosua guys. It's guys that heard you bragging about $9 box. And then, you know, let's be real. A lot of people like Colombia because you can do drugs legally and not have to worry about it. No knock. I just don't do drugs. I speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tim, it ain't nothing new. All these druggings, robberies, that's Colombia. I grew up with Colombia. I have Colombian friends. Colombians are fucking violent. They built a whole country off of drugs. Medellin cartel. What was the other one? All the cartel. What was the other cartels? The brothers? Not the cartel, ain't a cartel. They fucking build all that shit up. Drug money. High rises. Cali cartel. Thank you, bro. Cali cartel. They don't care about y'all. And all Mexico did was times it by 10. Mexico said, oh, Colombia is about that life. We about to be about that life now. Colombia ain't never been the safest place. But a lot of people didn't realize that. Now it's being, oh shit. Colombia, you can be safe there, but it's just never been the safest place. Excuse me. Yeah, Colombia, that's what a lot of people don't realize. Colombia's situation is not new at all. But for people who just started traveling or just started going, yeah, it's new to them. I knew about that way before I even went to Colombia. I knew about that. Didn't know about that. Yep, Blade Runner, the drugs. A lot of guys go to use drugs. Let's be serious here. I know some people get mad at me. I don't care. You talking to a dude from Southside. I know when I see a motherfucker high. I know when I'm around somebody and they getting high. And I be like, oh, that's why you love Colombia so much. Oh, okay. No judging, maybe a little, but none of my business though. Just take your nose, take your red nose, your Rudolph the red nose ass that way. What do they call that, booger sugar? Leave me alone. Hey, I'm Easy, my brother. Shout to you. Hey, I gotta hit you up on the side. I was thinking about doing a story and letting you do your thing with one of my stories. I'll hit you on the side. This boy got some dope videos, man. I love his stuff. That was one of the main reasons I hesitated to go back, man. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. You're getting caught up with drugs. You're getting caught up with girls. You're getting caught up with alcohol. It's not you're in the trifecta of fuckery, right? Drugs, women, alcohol. That's a trifecta of fuckery. You know, if you're not a rock star, you're pretty much going to find yourself in a bad situation. You know? Already your brother, excuse me. Some people play dumb. I got you. I gotta hit you up. I had this idea, but I'm gonna hit you up. Some people play dumb, but also this has been, without social media, a lot of people have no information, right? This has always been going on. You go back on the old websites, they were talking about the stuff. That's why I gave the name Christopher Columbians, because people think they founded Colombia. Bro, that spot I know people have been going there for 30 years. People that went there, got married to a Colombian, divorced and married another Colombian. And you ain't even have a passport yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people that go back. I was supposed to be in Colombia. I got Colombian friends. I was supposed to be there. And I never went. I was stuck on DR. Then I finally went years later. Flip, I visited and living in DR. What's one thing you'll never understand about Dominicans? Two things I never understand about Dominicans. Time. Jesus Christ. And I'm going to break down time. Let's do time number one. Hurry up and going nowhere fast. Hurry up and wait and going nowhere fast. Excuse me. I'll give you a case in point. And the driving is terrible. We know that. I'm driving. There's about 7 cars in front of me. There's a truck all the way down that just can't really go nowhere. It's just, This guy puts his car into overdrive at 90-something miles per hour to get one car length in front, which passes me. I was like, good effing job. Now you have 7 cars in front of you, and we're not going nowhere. We're still going the same pace. You just decided to go in front of me. Going nowhere fast. Then when it comes to a deadline or you need something done, hurry up and wait. Time. I purposely tell people if I want to meet with them, certain people, most businessmen are very on point. I tell people if I want to meet them at 11, I tell them 9. Aquí a las 9. Okay, estoy aquí. And I'll be sitting at 9. They'll pull up 10:30. Oh, I'm here. Yeah. Figured you'd be here about that time. You get used to it though. So time is one thing that I'll never understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. And like I said, the driving thing, when they're speeding to go one car length and literally be in the same pace as you was wild as well. I thought that was really wild. Like, I done seen cars fly by, like try to pass all 7 cars. And then when I get to the light at the gas station, they're right in front of me. Like, you did all that speeding and you actually went nowhere. And now we're at the same location at the same time and I didn't speed. I don't know. I guess enough. What is this dog? Throw some water on him. Yeah, hang out here. I think that people were feeding him. I guess another thing is logically illogical. Follow me on that one. I'm gonna say it again. Logically illogical. What do I mean? Things that make sense to us don't make sense to them. Things that absolutely don't make sense at all make perfect sense to them. Logically illogical. That's a big cultural difference too. And it's not all situations. It's just some situations. I'd have to think for a while. But I've been in a situation I've been like, my brain's about to explode trying to explain the situation. And I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get a migraine. What you just said don't make no sense. Logically illogical. So whenever you're going through something that someone frustrates you, you're not dumb. You just got hit with the logically illogical. I'm dummy. So those are the 2 things. And every girl got a boyfriend. Everybody. Maybe I'm the boyfriend. I don't know. Everybody has a boyfriend. Johnny Flock, whatever. How about them Cowboys? We don't know them Cowboys. We don't know about them. With the Cowboys, you ain't got to worry being scoped, robbed, or winning the championship. You ain't got to worry about none of that, the Cowboys. None of that with the Cowboys. None of it. Shout out my man Flacco. Oh, my gosh, I appreciate you. I miss you too, my guy. I've been good, man. Same old, doing what we do out here in the Sioux. My beautiful Sosua that I love so much. You know? Thank you. I was hoping Ron pull up, but he ain't pull up. But shout to Ron, Ronin Travel. He was here yesterday kicking it. I'm gonna get off this live. Listen, Memorial Weekend. Hit me up for details. Friday the 22nd, FlipFlop's Paradise Lyfe Boat Party. Tickets are available, they're already on sale. Halloween, you already know. We're selling Halloween tickets. They've sold a bunch of rooms already, so get with me. Everything's good, we're gonna stay positive. Got some dope content coming. We'll go back to the content. And get to this March Madness today. I can't wait for the games today, so those dope games. And you know, just living life and enjoying life. Side note, that dude that came in the bar drunk and hella racist, remember that? Yeah. He was, he was making stupid jokes, trying to be funny, but we shut that down. They all got boyfriends. I might be the boyfriend. I don't even know sometimes. I forget. But yeah, that don't really annoy me. I'm used to that. You know, I've had many boyfriends call my phone. Who you? You not Dominican? No, I'm not Dominican. One dude actually got mad I wasn't Dominican. And the girl later told me, she was like, he couldn't believe that I'm in love with an American. I was like, you love me? What? She goes, yeah, you're only supposed to be in love with Dominican. I'm Dominican. He mad about that. He big mad. Anyway, seems like the money for braces down there is flowing. A lot of them are fake braces though, Vaughn. A lot of girls got braces used to be a fashion statement. They might still be. I haven't been in the loop with the braces thing. But a lot of braces are fake now. So there's not the greatest dental care in the world in DR, okay? A lot of braces are fashion braces. Some have real, definitely some have real, but a lot of braces are fashion. But y'all stay tuned for more, guys. I'm gonna get ready for my Sunday March Madness, about to start in a little while. Appreciate all y'all. Another thing, please stop being thirsty. Please stop being thirsty. I just saw some more thirsty dudes walk by, which is weird to me. Please stop being thirsty. Drink some water if you're thirsty. If a chick is trying to avoid you, get the fucking point. If you ain't getting no buns in 3 or 4 months of trying to get her number, get out of here. She's be rocking them braces. I was going through the mountains around a curve and dude in Mercedes went around me and almost hit a truck. Bro, I've seen many accidents like that. You know what? Quick story. Keith, I was on that same mountain and I remember a pickup truck went around me. It was like one of the little small pickup trucks they use. He sped around me. No big deal for me. I'm good. I'm going my pace. I'm all right. And it was a blind curve, so I wasn't bothering with that. 3 minutes ahead. He jetted off. He took off. 3 minutes ahead. Guess whose entire front cab is inside of a house? That guy. Inside of a house. He kept speeding and took a curve, and instead of making the curve, he kept going straight and went inside this lady's house. And we pulled up. I said, hey, we want to speed, huh? Yeah, well, end up in somebody's living room. What you watching? What's on TV? FlipFlops on YouTube. Let's turn them on. I don't understand it. I do not understand it. I'll just be like, okay. I literally be like, okay. All right. Nothing we can do about it. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Always ready kicking it with y'all, man. Appreciate the love. I got some more stuff coming this week, 100%. I'm gonna get ready for March Madness. Hope you guys have a great and blessed Sunday. My Sunday started out great, thanks to my boy Dave's mom. And it's gonna get better. So y'all stay tuned for more. MrFlipFlop. I'm out.